Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham reaction for match day 3 in the EFL League One. And guess what? It's Wrexham 3, Reading 0. Yes, match day 3 came out with a banger. And I got to say, we're not going to get ahead of ourselves. We're not going to get behind ourselves. But goddamn, that was a great game. And as you can see on the thumbnail, it says 0 notes. I have no notes. I had it all right. There's no notes to this game. This was a fantastic performance, and lot to get into, lot to dig into in regards to the fact that, like, we didn't get ahead of ourselves, we didn't get below ourselves. It felt like a very professional performance. I will say this too: I think Reading are a very talented side. I think that we got over on them in regards to the fact we outcoached them. And we set up brilliantly. And this is by the way, this is our team from last year with Dobson. We're going to talk about Dobson in a little bit too. We're talking about the team. So please get involved in the chat. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like, share, all the fun stuff. Today is a good day. So let's take these good days. And these days are going to pay off down the road when it's December and it's February. And it's like, oh, God, why'd we draw that game? Today, this game right now is a builder for the rest of the season. And we're going to look back like, hey, remember when we smashed Reading 3-0 on Saturday, August 24th? This is that game. I'm so pleased with everybody. Yeah, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to drop this in real quick. I see a lot of people coming in early. Now, do not be scared. Let's make it a call-in show if you want. Let's do it. No one wants to listen to me babble along all day. So if you want to get into the chat, let's do a Wrexham reaction together. But I have 0 notes. I have no notes. You don't have to put your camera on, but pop in, have your say. I'll babble along for a little bit, but this is great. Neil's in the house. How are you, Neil? Is a Local Pundit member. There you go. And Hip Karma is awake. Hip Karma's awake for a live. Woo woo. Good to see you. There you go. Neil says, great game. And Welsh Techie's barely awake. Welsh Techie, you were at the match today. You got something to say. Come on and have your say. Let's go. The only thing that didn't happen today was JM didn't score and Moles didn't score. But we'll talk about things in a little bit. We're going to listen to Parkinson's reaction after the match, and Big L, who had a great game. And Nick Donald says, what up, yo, how are you? And hello, everyone, great game. And Marie from SoCal says, what a day. And Maddie, what's going on? My guy, evening all. How are you? What time is it there? Is it stupid o'clock? Come on, man. Have your say. You know it. You can come share the wealth. Nap Pool, Local Pundit. Nap Pool, Local Pundit. So, no, I watched the game this morning. We went to the pool, hung out with producer Ann. We're back here at 3:30, and we're here to do this with you lot. And I'm so excited to be here, too. Waiting for the cream hat, Josh. I will make you a cream hat specifically. I made one, but Marie from SoCal, I will give it to you. Big win, says Adam Cruz, and great game today. Absolutely. Racecourse Ramble got to fucking piss on everyone's parade. It wasn't perfect, but it was great. I mean, where are your standards, my guy? I love it. That's awesome. Sloppy second half. We got complacent, but that's human nature. Fair enough. They came out. Game opened up open bit late, Racecourse, Maddie. So come on, have your say. Let's go. But very impressive. I know he knows that. He's just in there. And Chris Wright says it was a great game though. Evening says Evergame Studios. And I'm just about to go and pick Kath up. She's been out with friends since 11:30. Well, you're more than welcome. You can call me on here. You can do it here. I'll keep you on here. And also, by the way, good on you to go pick up the missus and go do your thing. I love it. It was a great day, and it was a great win, and we look legit. Yes. All right. So let's drop in this real quick. Here's my quick take. Right, if anyone gives a crap of what it is, but I did drop it in there in the chat. Want to come and have your say? You are more than welcome. Let's make it a call-in show if you want. No one ever wants to talk to me. No one. I mean, I could listen to Ken all day. I could listen to Shell. I got to listen to Aaron talk about Rotherham all day. Come on, have your say. Someone just messaged me. Who is this? And of course, it is. Just woke up, watching you now. This is Ken. Yeah, just woke up. My ass. That's crazy. He can come on too and have his say. All right, listen. Here's my take. We're a good team. We have a good core group of players. Matt, come on when you try to get in the car. Absolutely, just let me know. We have a good core team. We are not the sexiest team. We are not the coming into this league, I'm saying. We're not the sexiest team. We're not the Birmingham who spent all the money. We're not a team that's come down and want to bounce back up. But we have a core values of this team, which is embraced by the club, by the city, by the growing community that we have here in Wrexham. And it's very, very impressive. Today was a very professional performance. A very professional performance. Actually, I'm watching it right now on the playback here. The goals were spectacular. We did get a little loose in the second half, Maddie, and I think you're right. I think you're fair point to say that. We did get a little loose because things opened up, which happens. Games do like that. But I will tell you this game was over probably right halftime. Let's be honest. I'm not going to say like I'm not getting overzealous and think like we're amazing, but the game was over. We took the spirit out of them. It's a young side. Take Reading on its whole. They have good young players. Number 9 is a spectacular player. The midfield didn't show up today for them. They had chances. Things could have went out of the way. Let's be fair. The goal that went off that hit the post and went down. It could have been in. So it could have been a 3-1. You never know. That said, it's a clean sheet for AO. It's a second. The defense looks great. The midfield looks solid. Dobson, I will say this, by far is the best player on our team. He's not sexy. His hair is tits. I love it. But he is possibly taking Mulls out of this right now, who came back today. I thought he would be on the bench. Possibly the best player on our team. And he's not flamboyant. There's nothing to his game. He doesn't stop running. He controls the middle of the park. He tries to spray the ball left and right. He steps on the ball when he needs to. He's pushed out. And I think Ruby Slippers, I was listening to a space earlier, he's pushed out Evans. Evans is not in this side, who is a fantastic footballer. Now, let's take this going on. It's a long season, and we're just getting started. So we're not getting ahead of ourselves, but these are good points to get on the on the table. We're 4th in the table. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But we're getting points ahead of us. These are good teams that we're beating. Reading will be there and thereabout. They will be spoilers this year. They'll probably be in the playoffs, whatever they're going to do. They're under an embargo. They have their bench was not solid. Fair play to James. Reading. Sorry, I want to get his. Where is his thing here? Reading FC away days, and he did a review here. And I'm not going to get it up right now, but I didn't listen to it because I want to listen to you lot. He. God damn it, he knows what's going on in his club, and he basically said we would control the midfield. He thought 1-0 would be the victory on their end, but I thought our midfield did control this match. I thought Charlie Savage was in the pocket of Dobbs. I thought, listen, number 9, Calvin Ignacio, whatever his name is. I'm sorry, I'm getting his name wrong. Now, we said he was going to be on toast. I'm not going to go in there and be one of those guys. He was on the other side, and I think Barnett dealt him really well. I think he did Barnett a little bit a couple times, but Barnett was spectacular today going forward. Barney's crosses are pretty spectacular, and here's why. His defensive work rate is okay. It's great. Did well. And we have options. We have a Rev and him coming in. But Barney's crosses today were absolutely on point. He's got great shape on them. And the goal for Ollie to come in and the meet cute with him and Fletcher, he did give credit to Fletcher saying, hey, I went out and I wanted to thank him. He said, give me a couple tips there. You're never too old to learn. It was fantastic. He called him over, meet cute, give him a hug. That's awesome. That shows that the fact that it's like, hey, listen, there is a camaraderie in this team that stinks from the top in a good way. Parkinson, you have to. Oh my God. I know everyone hates hoofball, all this crap. Parkinson's only an EFL manager, League One. The guy is a winner. He's doing very, very well with this side. And I'm very, very impressed. And we can only beat who's in front of us. And I thought today was great. I thought the midfield was fantastic. Macca, who was on the other side of things, not taking on Calvin over there, Calvin Ignacio. I'm sorry, I'm getting his name wrong. But I thought Macca got man of the match. Dobson, O'Connell, Big L were fantastic. Big L was great today in the middle of the park. Andy Cannon's goal was great. I think he has a dislocated finger, but all over the pitch. It says 0 notes, no notes. I have no notes. I'm writing the script. It's a first draft. I have no notes for today. I have nothing other than like, let's enjoy it. And other people have something to say and bring it on. I'm going to drop it in. Some people come in, have your say. Don't be scared. I won't bite. Ken will bite. I won't bite. All right, let's get to the chat a little bit here too. All right. I can try when I get in there. Evening all. Dan's in the house. How you doing? And Ken, what a game. Jump on, people. There you go. Ken's going to bite, not me. And don't like Dobson. You don't like Dobson? What? Oh, my God. He's got the best lettuce in the league. Oh, my God. Much prefer Evans. Ever Game Studios. Oh, my God. I can't. Have your say. There you go. And Chris Wright says, good to see Ken on Wrexham was great today. It's good to see you, Ken, on Wrexham was great to see you today. It's great. Awesome. Great. Thank you very much. And we're here. It's fantastic. And by the way, today was the highest, I think the highest numbers we had on the show. It's all up to you lot and what you lot are doing and getting us out there. So thank you very much. Evergame Studio says Evans as I understood, wasn't in today because he picked up a small injury. He hasn't been playing. Yes, he probably hasn't been. Again, we're going to get to the content afterward. But again, Evergame Studios, happy to have that discussion, and I really appreciate it. Parky said Rathbone and Evans had a knock. Yes, he probably did. Slight injury, but he probably wouldn't have started. Oh, my days. All right, we're making a debut. Debu's coming in. It looks like Abby. I don't know who this is. It could be Abbey Road. I don't know. I'm going to bring he or her in. Here we go. Hello, hello. There we go. Awesome. Gotta love the trolls. Keep going. Is that all you got? Give me a Twitter. One more. Yeah, love it. That was a troll, which is awesome. And welcome to YouTube. That's fantastic. Heard Evans has a slight injury. There we go. And Racecourse Rambo says they had 67% possession. We can't say we've controlled the game in a way to be fair. We just were better in the boxes than they were. I think. Well, the game opened up. In my opinion, I believe, by the way, that was awesome, by the way. Whoever that was, Abby, fantastic. Come back on and give us a better one. That's so good. The possession doesn't matter. I mean, listen, Arsenal used to have, under Wenger, used to have 80% possession and not win the games. But to a full 90 minutes, it was a full battle. So possession-wise, I'll give you that, but it didn't matter for me. They will be spoilers later on in the season. I'm glad we took them on now, Matt. I'm glad we them on now. Marie from STōK Cae Ras says Parky is brilliant. He is brilliant. He's doing really well. And Evergame Studio said Lee played today. Lee played like he played the start of the last season. Yes, he was up for it today. Big Al was up for it today. And Zachary says, at what point is Parky in tune with the team? He's in tune right now, Zachary. I think he's all in right now. There's nothing to say that he's not. He doesn't know his side. Now, granted, I think he has a lot more options this season than he did last season. And so, let's get into that too. And I'm going to bring up Parkinson's interview after the match there. Who doesn't like Dobson? Crazy talk. Yeah, there you go. Ken doesn't like it. He's going on there. And Kelly, how are you? Good to see you. Did you go to the match today? All right, let's get to Parkinson's interview after the match. I'm going to bring it up because no one wants to hear me babble on for God knows how long. Although the fart nurses were great. That's awesome. So well done. You never know what you're going to get. So I apologize for that. Let's do it. All right.
Then, what are your immediate thoughts after the match?
Well, obviously very pleased. I felt looking at Reading the first two games of the season that their starting 11 is probably as good as anything. Obviously, they're a bit weak in terms of squad because of the takeover situation, but they're a threatening team, and they showed that at Birmingham. And I felt we kind of had a real understanding as a team what we needed to do today, and we implemented it exceptionally well.
Chris, I see. I'll get you in 1 second. Let me just get Parkinson's interview, and I'm bringing it in a second. All right, Chris?
Dealt with their threats, but we exploit the space which we knew would emerge, certainly in that right-hand side, that the pocket for Andy Cannon and Barney in the 1v1 situations. So the first goal came from that fantastic cross, great header. The second one, I just hope that move gets the credit it deserves, because that was an outstanding passage of play. Great cross, Jimmy coming on the back stick, which we felt we hurt them with. The wing backs coming in, hit the post, and obviously bodies in the box. We've got the goal, and obviously the third goal was a magnificent strike from Andy. The game petered out a little bit. It was a very hot day, and job done for us. And all in all, the lads have really stuck to the game plan well today.
Well done. I'm going to bring Chris in real quick. We pull Parkinson down, but yes, that second goal was a banger. It was an eight pass move there. Chris, how are you? Good to see you, man. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, I've seen the game was quite good today. Did you see it? Yeah.
Say again.
Did you see it on highlights tonight?
I just watched. I usually watch the highlight before I go and do this with you lot to get me all fired up. But yes, I just watched the highlights. What do you make of the game?
Look, I thought they might have struggled at first, but they looked quite good today. They looked great, and a few people said I thought Wrexham might struggle in this season. Well, so far, they looks quite good.
Yeah. What do you make of that? Why do you think, first of all, why do you think we're playing well in this league so far? And granted, we're not going to. You're in Wrexham, correct? You're in Wrexham.
He's been in this league a few times. With I think he's been in this league with two different teams before. And I think was he a manager of Bradford City and Bolton? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bolton. He did. He played 3 seasons. Yep.
I think he's been promoted twice in this league.
Yeah, he's. What I said before this started, I was really. I think we need to lean on Parkinson and Parkin. They've been here before, and I think that's a big part of it. You're in Wrexham, aren't you, Chris? Is that correct?
Yeah. I'd say. Yeah, I'm from South Wales. Yeah. I live in Wrexham now.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm Rosie Hughes. I used to do the same job as her.
Oh wow, yeah.
She used to be in. Yeah, she's still in the same job. Yeah, I used to do the same job as her.
Okay, sorry.
2 years ago.
With who?
What? Sorry.
You cut out a bit. Who used to do the same job as who?
Rosie Hughes.
Oh, Rosie Hughes. Oh yeah. Did you really?
Yeah. I used to work in the prison in Wrexham.
Oh, well done. Okay, do you know Stacey's asking who's Chris? There you go. Chris is he used to work in the prisons there. It's good. What do you make of who's your player of the match today? Who do you think stood out to you?
Well, I see Ollie Palmer.
Yeah.
Okay. He looked quite good.
He did. What do you think that attributes to?
To be honest, I think, I thought he might struggle in this league, Ollie Palmer. Well, so far he looks quite good.
He does. He looks up for it. He looks up for it for sure.
I think all the players do.
Yeah. I think that's to do with confidence of getting back. Moles came on today. What do you make of Moles coming back? I mean, mid-August. We didn't think that would be early. I think we had a little heightened for the fact that last season he was out and had to come back in and work his way in. What do you make him being on the bench and getting 15?
Looks good. I think he could be back in 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As some people said in Wrexham today.
Mm-hmm. Did you go to the game?
No, I was on the beach today.
Oh,
yeah.
What beach?
Do you know Towing in Rill?
Oh, in Rill. Okay, nice. Yeah. Very nice.
40 miles away.
Oh, very nice. So, standouts today. You said you thought Ollie Palmer. Let's talk about the fact, where the league's going to be tough. What do we think they need to continue to do forward to continue this momentum?
I think Wrexham needs to sign 2 more players.
Okay.
A striker and they probably need 1 more midfield player to from a championship or get someone on loan from the Premier League.
Okay. I think our business isn't done yet. People are saying, "Oh, let's not get him." I heard a couple spaces earlier today. I still think we're going to get somebody. I still think Bix and probably I think Bix and what's his name's going to go out. Waters will probably go out. Maybe ring. It might be a 2-for-1. I think that's what I'm thinking. A midfielder. Yeah. We do a midfielder pack, but no, that's great. Chris, I appreciate it. I'm going to try to roll through it. Got other people want to come in, but it's good to hear from you. And up to town.
Yeah, and I let you go now.
Yeah.
God, I'm tired now. Thanks for letting me on. I want to show my face. Yeah, I'm in bed.
Oh, I'm in bed too, literally. I mean, I'm standing over a bed, literally. But you're always welcome. And then listen, you know what? You broke the curse for everyone. You don't have to put it on, and you can just come on and whatever you want. Just have your say because we're a great community, as you know, and we're always here to support.
Yeah, I was a bit nervous to come on. I'm a bit nervous now.
They'll be. What do you? We're. I understand that. Trust me, I get it. I'm nervous right now too. Every time I go on a stream, I always say "good show," just because Studio 60 and the Sunset Strip. You go on a stage, you want to do something. It's a good show, so I'm happy you came on, man. That's awesome. And come back on again. Don't be nervous.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. And thanks for letting me on. And take it easy.
All right, take it easy. We'll talk to you soon. All right, Chris. Talk soon. That is Chris, who lives in Wrexham. There we go. And see, I'm not going to bite. I mean, Ken will bite. I won't bite. I promise you, I will not bite. But yeah, that's okay. Everyone has their say. All right, let's get back to Parkinson's interview here, which is awesome. There's my small face, but I'm gonna bring it back up here. But let me take on that Parkinson stuff. He talked about the goals. I think they were a well-worked goal. The second worked goal was, I think, it was eight passes, which was great, and brought it in. Stace will bite. Okay, Stace will. Fair enough. Stace is going to bite. I get it. He said it was an eight passes to get to the point where the back of the post, Maka should have scored. I will say, I mean, he got up for that. It was like Michael Jordan, yeah. He got up and he almost got it in. But unfair that the JM couldn't put that in the back of the net. But Big L was there on the spot, Johnny on the spot, holding the oar in his pants. Fantastic. But it was a great move for the second one. And Andy Cannon single-handedly just put the game away. But yeah, let's go. Let's see what else Parkinson had to say.
There, goals for Ollie, Elliot, and Andy today. Just how useful is it when you've got a range of players across the pitch that can contribute in those forward areas?
Of course, yeah. Football's about goals. It's about scoring goals, getting bodies in and around it. People who are good in that the penalty box, because that's where the game's won or lost. So obviously, please, we know Elliot thinks like a striker when he's in there. Jimmy, locking the crosses in, it was fantastic. Barney nearly had a goal in the second half as well. So yeah, goals from everywhere is really important for us. And like I said, I think, performances don't just happen. There was a lot of work gone into that performance today from, the analysts, myself, Steve, Dave Jones and Aidan, and obviously the players, listening to what we've spoke about during the week and put it into practice in very good style.
Is it even better?
Tell me how calm you think he feels. I don't like. He seems very in control, very calm. And by the way, come back in. Everyone wants to come in. Again, have your say. Let's have it. Thanks, Chris, for coming on. He seems very calm. It seems like they, in the way he comes out and he's like, we're not getting ahead of ourselves. We're not getting behind ourselves. But I think he's managing this league and this team very, very well. And I said it before this league started. We're going to rely on him and his team and his management skills to get us through the tough times. Right now, it's great. We're racking up points. We're whatever, it could go tits up at any point. But we have the players. We played Dobson. That's the rest. Is the rest of the team from last year. We haven't brought in Scar. Sepp's played in and out. Rathbone. We don't even know anything about him. We're not done signing. So it's so good. Remember last year we came in and look. It's going to be a long season. I get it. Remember last year was like, oh, we got, was a little herky-jerky. I feel like we're just kind of settling into the warm water, into the bath. Just, okay, this is going to be okay. We're going to be all right. It's going to be okay. It's like, put your floaties on in there and let's go and we're going to be fine. And I think he is going to be that calm case to get us through there. Ken says Stace is a lion and Stace Spice. Kelly David said Stacey would be a lioness, much fiercer than a lion. Yeah, she's protective, very, very protective. Stace, come on, if you're up, come on in and have your say. I wouldn't start Moles next week. He's not up to speed yet. I agree with that, Kim. You're flat out correct. I agree with that. And Rathbone has a slight injury apparently. Yes, it sounds like he does. All right, let's get to more to Parkinson's interview here.
When you see the goals going in, you've got a clean sheet to show for it as well, and both ends of the pitch, some really good work being done today.
Clean sheet.
Yeah, I think the defenders today had to deal in 1v1 situations at times, and I thought I was interested to see how we cope, and we coped really well. We knew that wings passing from almost a quarterback position, a lot of long raking passes, and we had to be ready for that. And I thought we did that really well. And when we needed to double up around the box, we doubled up well and nullified the threatening players.
I want to talk about the defense real quick. And AO. AO played really well today. He put himself out. At one point, he did a Superman dive forward. I think he controlled his box a lot better. His kicking, the best part of the day was him like missing a kick and having a laugh, which is great. I love AO is my guy. But I think our defense was solid. And I know we talk about Scar, want to get him out and get some minutes. But to be fair, it's like, how do you sit people? O'Connell was immense today. absolutely immense. But and our wing backs were great. They were dropping in. We dropped into this like a plate of five at the back, and the 2 were sitting there. Dobson was all over the place. But I say, like, our defense was solid, and AO was really, really good today. Granted, if that goal went in, fine. They had their chances. We got to ride your luck a little bit too. They're a good athletic side, and we stuck to our tasks, and there were tackles flying in. There were points where we put our bodies on the line for sure. Throwing out, laying out for things, going in like this, covering passes like that. It showed that we are fighting together. There's a lot of teams that are like really good. You can see the camaraderie there. And I'll go to the meet cute moment. I'll call it meet cute. And then Grant is on the other side of things. When Ollie scored and ran over to Fletcher and gave him the meet cute hug. And afterwards he said, hey, he told me some things in training and I went up to do that. But like, you can see that the team is fighting for each other. And that comes from this guy right here. I love it. I feel really, really positive about things. And listen, maybe in a month from now, I'll be like, oh, I'm head in hand. I'll be all over the shop. But it is what it is. But right now, enjoy it, but don't get ahead of yourselves. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. What I'm saying is we're learning right now. We're learning. This league is Parky and Parkins knows very well. It's crucial for us. And Adam says, I was in such a good mood at halftime. My wife thought I started drinking at 11 a.m. Laugh out loud. 11 a.m. You're way too late. Hold on a minute. I think we have a newbie coming on here. Real quick. I'm going to bring on. Uh-oh.
How you guys doing?
Hey, brother. How you doing?
Good.
All right.
How you guys doing?
I'm good. Do you have permission from your father to be on?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. What did you think of the match today? The Wrexham match? Or did you watch it?
I didn't really watch it.
Oh man. Oh, because you were too busy scoring goals. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many goals did you score?
So I didn't score any in the first match, but I scored 2 in the second.
Oh, well, I mean, only 2? Good for you, my guy. Good for you. I see you have your jersey on. Dad's going to be happy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're calling you the young pundit. You look great in that jersey, my guy.
Thanks.
Yeah. Where's your old man? Tell him to come on and have his say. He's a Rotherham fan, isn't he? Where's Dad? Uh-oh.
Behind the thing.
Tell him to come over here.
He's coming. He's getting his shirt on.
Oh well, well. We want the views.
He's getting his Wrexham thing on.
You keep working hard, man. You keep working hard. We're excited for you, and I know your dad and is really proud of you too. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, awesome. See, now he likes me. There you go. This is Aaron's son, who's an absolute stud himself. There we go. Dobson was my man of the match for me. Oh, he's got the black kid on.
What's up?
How you doing? Oh my.
Dude, doing good.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. So how was that? How was he?
He was. I mean, he was a 9 out of 10. I'm not gonna. But he was a 9 out of 10. You know.
He is a 9 out of 10. He's a pain in the butt sometimes, but he's a good kid.
Not we all, but hey, you gotta love him. There you go. Next Wrexham striker right there, the young pundit. Yes, nice kit. Oh my God, my heart. All right, you to have your say. What do you think about the game? Did you get a cat call? There you go. What do you think about the game?
I mean, I missed most of it. So I got to see the last maybe quarter of the game, but it was really good. You know what I mean? I mean, how awesome is that? By the time I started watching, we were already up 2-0, and I was kind of in between. We were on our way home and we scored again. So by the time I watched, it was kind of over. You know what I mean? But I mean, how awesome! How awesome! I mean, really, really a surprise. I thought it would be a good game, and I thought we'd do well. I didn't expect us to blow them out. So
no, when you go back and watch if you can watch an extended, they're a really good team. There's no doubt about it. They're a really good side. I thought we managed the game very, very well. I'm not going to say men and my boys. That's it. But you got to give them respect. They will be there and thereabouts at some point if they figure things out. But we were just a more complete side. And I know James from the Reading channel had said, like, we played together. He was very confident in that. And I get it. And he should be. They have a good side. But we just came up against them, and it was our day today. Yeah, we have a strong side. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was reading the comments. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, well, we got to upgrade your Wi-Fi. We got.
Dude, it's terrible. It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do about it. The best I can do. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Can we all contribute $1 to get his upgrade? But like he's
the problem is I want to get what's that stuff? Elon Musk stuff.
Television?
Starlink. No, it's Starlink. I want to get the Starlink, but it's we have so many trees around here. Like I got to cut down a forest to be able to use it.
Let's go. Come on. You got a brother? Go out there. You got kids? Let's go. Cut that up. Let's go. I love it. Agree, Drew. So using AOL. Yeah, Will Ambo is all in, just getting just having his go. Come on, Will Ambo. You're in here enough to not come in and have your say. Come in and have your say. I've got a new one coming in now. I got a new one. I think E's been on before. E has been on before. Hold on one second. Are you ready for this? Let's go. What's going on, E?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How are you?
Hey,
what's going on?
I'm fine, thank you. It was a great show today, great match. So it was nice to watch it with you guys. I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, thought I'd call in.
You? Where you come from?
I'm from the Netherlands. So
yeah.
Yes. So.
That's awesome. By the way, Will Ambo just put $2 in for the Wi-Fi fund. Yes, please put the Wi-Fi fund in for him to cut his trees down. Awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. Good to see you, E. Good to see you. What'd you think of the match today? And do you have any thoughts on Wi-Fi for the Starlink for Aaron and his?
I'm not sure about the Starlink, but better Wi-Fi is always great. But yeah, the match itself, I really enjoyed it. I think they played very well. Especially, I was not expecting them. I thought they would win, but not 3-0. So it's great to see great performances from pretty much everyone, I think, on the field. So. Yeah, it was great to see. I was really surprised by Cannon too. I thought he played really well. I thought he's my man of the match probably.
Really?
The goal he scored and just the work he put in there seemed like he was really trying to fight for his spot. Of course, Wraithbone had some kind of injury or something, but it was nice to see that he put like his full effort in there to really prove that he belongs in that team. So. Yeah.
Catherine Hughes says we did extremely well. Lee had some outstanding moments and Trickery was brilliant. So talk about that midfield. So I want to bring it up to both you guys. So I want to talk about Palmer, and let's talk about Palmer, and I want to talk about that second goal that happened to get to Elliot Lee's goal there too. Either one can take it. Go ahead.
With Palmer, I thought it was very interesting his interview he did with the club after the game. If you watch their the long YouTube video that they do where they do the pregame and the postgame, all that, Palmer they brought Palmer in, and he was talking about how much Parkinson wanted them to focus on their fitness going up into League One, and how much that's helped him. And I think we've seen it these first 3 games. He has looked more active. He's looked really good. I saw the highlights of his goal. I didn't get to see everything else.
Palmer did well today. Did well today.
He's been good the last 2 games. So it surprised me with what he was saying, that they'd work a lot on fitness.
E, do you think that the Palmer, his kind of, I hate to say resurgence, his energy to think like, hey, listen, you're only going to play 65 minutes. You think that's like go out there and do what you want, and so you're not going to play the full 90? You think that's part of it?
Yeah, I think it's maybe 2-parter. People have said that he may have not put in a full effort last season. So maybe this is his way to prove, yes, I still belong in this team. I see it coming in.
Hold on one second. Kelly, don't chop down Habitat for Wi-Fi. We can see Aaron super cute. Just Kelly. I love it. That's Kelly, I really appreciate it. That is super nice of you, and thank you for supporting the show. And you're right. So no cutting down trees. There we go. I like it. Sorry to cut you off, I apologize. But
Yeah,
Kelly,
no problem.
So generous.
Yeah.
Keep going. I was gonna keep going. Sorry, I was gonna bring in race course, but he just cut out. But Kelly Davidson, absolute legend. Lovely. Go ahead, E. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, no problem. I think Palmer is trying to prove that he belongs there in the team too. Maybe he feels like they might look for another striker too. So maybe he's trying to prove his spot still there. But I think also just maybe he fits a bit better in the team now. Maybe working together with Fletch, getting his fitness up, maybe helps too. So I'm really excited to see what he does the rest of the season, honestly.
Do you think if he's consistent, he'll start for the rest of the season? For a remainder of the season? E?
I'm not sure. Depends if we get a new striker or not, I think.
Okay.
If we don't, I think he'll be definitely starter. Otherwise, depends who we get in, of course.
Fair play. Matt, you're in the car. What's good? Hey, good shout, by the way. Yeah, Matt, you're in the car. What's going on, brother? Focus on the road.
Good evening. How are we?
You tell us. How are you?
I'm all right. Is the sound all right? Because obviously I am in the car driving.
Everything's great, but your voice. The sound of your voice is just, it's like, nails on the
Yeah. Good stuff.
Mate. Good. How are you? Talk to us.
I'm good. I mean, that's a real nice surprise today, wasn't it? I was expecting a tough game. Thought we might edge it by a goal with home advantage, and I don't know. I don't think we didn't let them start, did we? Really?
Yeah. You talked. So the first, you mentioned the second half. You thought it got a little loose. What do you make on that?
Yeah, I put like I did. To be fair, I did say that's human nature, isn't it? They're 3-0 up. Reading have caused us no real problem, and it was Parkinson said himself, it's a hot day. It's tiring. They're not quite match fit yet, so you'd expect that. So it was no problem, was it? It was never any drama. But let's just hold our horses and not say that we're firing on full cylinders yet, which is frightening for everybody else.
Yeah, let me ask you this, and I'll pass it around after you get to this to Aaron. Not really having any of the new players play, and us other than Dobbs, who I think is an absolute ledge, keeping out. What do you think of him not going that route? What do you think?
So I think he has to be fair to the people who've had the shirt. So Max, for instance, had the shirt, didn't he? So
yes.
Max has done nothing that's worthy of being dropped yet.
Yeah.
So he would have challenged Scar and said, listen, and Brunt. Let's not forget Brunt's there as well.
Oh,
He would have said to those boys, listen, be ready, because when one of their levels drops or somebody gets red carded or an injury, I need you to be ready. So you have to earn that right to get that shirt, don't you? You can't just toss it around, because then you disengage the player that you've just tossed to the side.
Yeah, I agree with that. Aaron, you agree with that, or are you having a different take on it?
No, yeah, I'm totally agree with that. I think how do you 2 clean sheets in a row.
Yeah.
How do you change anything in the back line? I think Revan has done well, but from what everybody said, Barnett looked great today.
His crossing chart had great shape.
I don't know. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with leaving. Play them until they've prove that they're not good enough. You know what I mean? I mean, if we keep rolling, why change it?
Well, I think let me go back out to AE there. It's not about dropping players. I think it's about kind of rotation. But if you're playing well, we're going to keep this going. We still need to work these players into the squad. What do you think about that?
Yeah. There were talks of maybe having 2 teams, 2 11s for home and away games. Maybe Parky's going to try something like that.
Yeah.
But looking at it right now, the players that he does have from previous seasons are doing so great. There's no reason to change them. So I'm not sure what's going to be the plan for the rest of the season. But I can imagine maybe in a few games from now that people will get tired or injuries happen or other things, fouls, or we have to see what happens, of course. But it's definitely interesting, and it's good that Parky is getting a headache trying to pick the right players for the team. It's a nice luxury to have, so I don't see it as a problem. It's nice. It's a nice problem to have.
It definitely is a nice luxury on that. Catherine Hughes says, Mullen looks sharp for his return. Can't wait to see him start. And past Matt Mulls, I know you were there. You when you heard he was on, we had thought, I think you and I chatted, we thought he might be on the bench. What do you make of that? Is he too early? Is it on time? I mean, where are we at there with the striker situation? Any thoughts there with Mullen and everything like that?
Sorry, my signal went then. Just say that again, mate.
Just about Mullen. Thoughts on him coming back too early? Is it on time? Are we gonna? What do you think of the signings? Or if we're gonna make one?
Okay.
How do you look at it? You were there on the ground. Go on.
So from my understanding, is Mulls has had two good weeks of training. So I wasn't surprised he was on the bench today. But I wouldn't expect to see him start for another 3 or 4 games, perhaps. I suspect we'll ease him back in as a sub. Because obviously he hasn't had those pre-season friendlies, has he?
Yeah.
But I know that they're trying to bring in another striker, but for whatever reason, it's obviously not happened yet, has it? So I still think they'll bring one in. And I know for a fact that they've had a midfielder on trial from that left Newcastle in the summer. So that's another midfielder that they're looking at. So we'll see what happens there as well.
Do you think a midfield? Do we know who that is? Or if you can't say, no problem. It's not good.
Well, I won't say anything. But he played against us when we played Newcastle's under-21s last year.
Okay. Well, we'll do our research. Somebody get on that in the chat because Matt's driving. There you go. David Carr said Aaron could mount a Starlink on a really long pole and set the pole in the concrete footer. Yep, Aaron's got to do that for sure. Aaron, what's your thoughts on Mulls coming back today? Jesus.
I mean, I'm glad he came back. I'm glad to see him back. I don't think they rushed him. I don't think he would have come in. I don't think he'd have came in if he wasn't ready, because I don't think we necessarily needed him. But it's good to see him back. Good to see him back.
Yeah, he looked pretty good. Marie from SoCal, what a great problem to have, quality on the bench. Thank you, Marie, and everyone that supports the show. We can't say enough, and that's very, very nice. Marie from SoCal, what a great problem to have, quality on the bench. Quality on the bench. That's great. Super chat from Unreal. Very blessed. Very blessed. Thank you very much. Balls going in there.
Yeah, great to see him come back, of course. He looked great, I thought. But I don't think he'll start for another few games. But yeah, it's great to see him back. Can't wait for him to play full 90 minutes again. Yeah.
Matt, on the full overall game, I know you didn't have your say. You're going to do your show on Wednesday, I'm sure. But get your full thoughts on everything, on what you saw today while you were there. Full outside, everything. Going in and afterwards. What are you thinking? Are we getting ahead of ourselves? Are we okay? What's going on? What's the vibe?
I think it was interesting. The atmosphere was actually quite muted. I don't know whether people were being respectful to Reading because of their history and what's gone on with their owners, or what. But the atmosphere wasn't sort of as good as it normally is. But I think we've played some patches of outstanding football, haven't we?
Yeah.
Much better than we've played historically, just in little spells. And that second goal today is outstanding football. So we're not getting ahead of ourselves. We've set the level now, aren't we? Where are we? 4th in the league, and we've set the bar for performance. But there'll be things that he'll still be wanting to work on, won't there? There'll be sloppy stuff that he'll see. But he's got so much artillery to come off the bench to fix those problems. If the players don't fix it, it's unbelievable. But I think that the good thing is the fans. That when I was speaking, I was in the Mice Gwyn before the game. Saw Aled, State, a few of the other boys. And everybody's pretty level-headed. Nobody's getting too excited yet. It's a long way to go in there. And in this league, what you have to remember in this league, Josh, you can go a month and not pick up a win, right?
Yes.
So what happens is the good teams come out of that spiral quicker than the poor teams, and that's when we'll really get tested.
What do you make of Parkinson there? And then I'll go around. I'll start with you. Obviously, stay with you on that. What do you make of Parkinson and his knowing of the league? Do you think how much is that going to come into play? Because I feel like it's very, very, very important. I don't know, but I'll leave that to you, Matt, and then we'll go to Aaron, and then we'll go to E.
Yeah, he relies on not overcomplicating things and his vast experience. That gets him through those sticky periods, doesn't it? So I don't think we'll see anything drastically different from him. He'll just try and turn the dial up a couple of notches on what we've had off the team before. So expect more of the same, but higher levels of technical quality, which will come from the players.
Yeah, and I'll say too, we're not pumping that ball up to Ollie. We're pumping that ball out to the left and the right side. And we have Aaron's there with his son, who is in there, and he's Zayden's in there. Wants to say hi real quick before we keep going through. What's up, Zay? How you doing? Say hi, brother.
Hello.
There you go. How many goals?
Hey.
Tell him to
Better get Aaron off.
I did a clean sheet today.
Oh, hey!
Nice.
Well done.
He's a goalkeeper. He's a goalkeeper.
Oh, look at all that money on their chest there too. Aaron, Parkinson, going through that. What do you think in his management skills?
I'm telling you, I'm impressed with how he's done this year. I'm real happy with Parky. I think he is underrated as a tactician. I think he doesn't play the beautiful style of football that people really like, but he knows how to exploit weaknesses in other teams' defenses, and he knows how to apply pressure on their offense. It's really, the more I watch, the more I really enjoy, and actually the more I listen to him talk about things, the more I'm starting to pick up things that he'll say little things that you think's a throwaway comment, and it's not. It actually means a lot. And so I've been really impressed with Parky this year.
E, do you think he's playing chess, not checkers, in regard to like get the point away, come home, and do things? You know, do you think he's part of it?
I think he's a bit more pragmatic than some people might like him to be. Like or more realistic, maybe. I don't know the right word. Like he sees that it's not only about winning, but also keeping points, keeping a clean sheet. I think it's much more important in some games, like against Bolton, for example. The 0-0 was a great result.
Yep.
Of course, a win would be nicer, but those kinds of matches, I think, with the experience that he has in this league, he knows it's okay to draw games or maybe lose some games, because in the end, it's all going to add up to a great season. And I think he's proven with us that he can do it great. He's a great tactician, I think, too, in ways. But of course, there's still things to improve, and there's fair criticism sometimes. But overall, I think he's a great manager. So,
yeah, I think he's doing really well. By the way,
Josh, can I add something?
No, I was just going to you next. I was going to pass on that. Go on. Yeah, you got it, brother.
Sorry, I can't hear everything brilliantly. But what I was just going to add to that was, remember, historically, he's not been at a club that's been able to give him the best weapons in the league, right? So he's learned a way of winning that is pragmatic, that is dogged, that is structured and rigid. And that's why we get what we get from him, I think. Does that make sense?
I agree. And I'll leave you with that, and we'll go back around the horn again on Dobson. Let's talk about Dobson being the guy that he's only like, he started every game. If he how did we get him? I know how we got him, but do you think Dobson is the linchpin to everything that we're doing in the midfield, to not be lumping the ball and keeping the ball on the ground? And then Matt, keep it, and then we'll go back around the corner.
No, I think we're still going to see the direct passes. But Dobson, I don't know how we've got him. We are so lucky that move has broken down to whatever that club is in Hungary.
Yeah, Grasshopper.
Ferreira or whatever they were. He breaks up play outstandingly, and he's a great distributor of the ball. He's got the weirdest posture. I don't know if you'll see it on the telly. He's got a really weird hunchback posture. I've never seen anything like it, but I absolutely love the fella. He is sensational how good he's been so far. And we're so lucky to have him.
Yeah, Bruce says, tremendous stroke of luck when the Hungarian club, lots of financial backing. Yeah, he was going to go a Hungarian club, and he pulled out of that too.
Yeah,
I mean, he must look great. It's fantastic. I think our midfield is, Andy scored today. Elliot did. Aaron, the midfield today for you, because we pause that right there. What's his name? James said their midfield was solid. They were ready to go. So, and I'm not going to rinse him, but like he said, the midfield also, Mako is going to be on toast. And I'm not saying anything. I'm not going to, he can have his say. We'll do that in the That's a Wrap show. But midfield for you, Aaron.
To be fair, like I said, I didn't get to watch the whole game, so I don't have a huge opinion on it. I mean, it sounds like they were good. So, yeah, I know. Yeah, the kids are probably better, but yeah, it was and they've been great all year. Dobson's been unbelievable. I mean, who would have said before we signed him? Who would have thought that Evans wouldn't have started the first 3 games of the season and we'd all been completely happy? Yeah, I mean, yeah, unbelievable. He's been unbelievable. He's been a revelation. He's been fantastic. So
great. Yeah. Great. It's been absolutely fantastic. By Mulberry Red says Dobson is a pickpocket. How many times did we get the ball off their toe today? In the midfield.
I don't know. Yeah. I think just Dobson is a great player, not only passing wise, but also defending wise. Like he has that power. He has that aggressiveness that we like to see. He has I think he's great. He's instrumental in just the change in our playing style, I think. Of course, we're going to see some long balls, some hoof balls here and there, but it's changed so much already in these last few games that I think he is playing a very instrumental part in that. I would like to see Evans and Dobson play together in a way, maybe, if that's possible, but I wouldn't know how that would look like because they're both great players. But yeah, I'm not sure how that would look.
But with the greatest thing, we have options, and Matty said it earlier. Dobson has a Scooby-Doo running style, says Matt Al, and we have the great players. Our greatest weapon is Parky. And Andy says, Matt, did you hear the fans have made to sit down to Tech End plus Manny's drum band? I'll leave that to you, Matt, because you're there on the ground.
Say that again about his drum. I could hear Manny's drum today. Yeah.
Okay, so Matt, did you hear that the fans are being made to sit down on the Tech End plus Manny's drum has been banned? Is that true?
Well, the drum was there today. Periodically, you do hear rumours about people being made to sit down, but I didn't see any kerfuffle or hear any booing or abuse at stewards that would make me think that there was a problem over there. But I could maybe I missed it. But I mean, they're only about 100 yards away from me, so I didn't see that today. But I could have missed it, Josh.
Okay. Anything that adding while you're there? I know you're driving and everything too. Anything that you saw today that you want to pick up on that we can talk about that you thought was good, or we need a talking point and lead into anything else?
Well, Barnett was the one for me. I thought he's been really unlucky to get dropped for Revan. I know Revan's come in and been electric, but I don't think Barney had done much wrong. And I thought he had a really good, should we call it a comeback game from him today, where he delivered a couple of quality balls, ran up and down. He struggled early on with that big Kelvin, I'm going to call him. He struggled early on with him because he's so big, and he targeted Barnett. He stood up against him, but he struggled early on. But then between him and Max, they got a grip of it. And I thought, perhaps I missed it, but I don't think he's got a lot of the love that he perhaps could have got today.
We that's a great shout, Aaron. We didn't talk about Max. I didn't watch the game, but Max had a really good game. The back line was great. Did you get enough to see Max play, Aaron? Oh, you're on mute, bro.
Starling's gone down.
Mute. Sorry, my bad. I was on mute. Well, I got the dog right next to me, so I was trying to keep him quiet.
Fred.
No, he looked good from what I saw. The whole back line, and it's 2 clean sheets in a row, so they're doing something right. I don't, as much as people, I'd love to see Scar in there, and I'd love to see where Parky tries to fit him in.
Mhm.
At this point, I don't think you can drop any of them. I don't think you can. You know what I mean? Not in our league games right now. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how that works out. But yeah, I'm real happy with all of them. I think they've all been playing fantastic.
I agree. Matt, you got to jump, but get your last say out. What do you got?
Yeah, I think we played a great match. Excited to see what we do for the rest of the season, the next few games. I think we got a great 11 already.
Mhm.
New striker would be nice.
Mhm.
But other than that, it's great. Let's hope we can win more games.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Good to have you on. Welcome back. You can come back anytime. You know that, my guy. Awesome. Good to have you.
Thanks.
Do you want to let it out? You want me to do it? You go or me?
I'll do it. On that bombshell.
There you go. Love it. Awesome.
Fantastic.
I love it. It's so good. Thanks for coming on. I think Matt went through a tough area. He'll come back if he wants. Matt, come back when you're ready. Matt Allen says, I thought O'Connell wasn't on form today. He gave the ball away a few times. And once he allowed Redding to make the break, I think it was time to bring on Scar.
See, I've not. All I've seen is good things about O'Connell today. So that's surprising, Matt Al, that you say that, because I've heard nothing but good things from like everything. Every post I've seen online today was that how great he was. So I'm not disagreeing. I didn't watch enough of it to disagree. So
well, you won't. Hey, maybe you get on the That's a Wrap show. Maybe you get Wrexham.
Hey, maybe I do. I'm gonna watch the whole game here later on, but I just haven't had a chance yet. I'm definitely watching that.
Yeah, you got to watch it. Love that guy. Freaking Barney was awesome. Sorry, it was great. Says Mulberry Red. And Scar should get a Tuesday night start. Scar will be in there. I think Scar will be playing. Yeah, and said Maddie had to bounce, which is awesome. Matt Hipcar was asking Matt Al, do you think Scar would get some minutes on the pitch? He thinks he's going to be there. He says he made a terrible pass.
I mean,
good problems to have.
But yeah, well, here's the thing. Maybe if he made one terrible pass, okay, do you pull Mullen if he makes one shot and it just goes miles wide? Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, you sure don't. So, I mean, you can't, if it's one thing, I mean, we're talking about a defensive a back three that's not giving up a goal in the last two games. I don't see how you change that. I just can't.
So. Ken says, "Great call, Josh. If you have to watch the whole game, Aaron, you're going to be tits up for the That's a Wrap show.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Yeah, don't cheat. Don't cheat. Before we do that, yes, Ken, we need to do Stam Cop League One for Championship Wrexham DB 18,000. And Catherine Hughes says, I had a great day, a nice barbecue pizza, a pint of lager, and thoroughly enjoyable game. I was on the temp stand, so no rain made it even better. Catherine Hughes is in town having pizza, having lager. I'm jealous. Can I be invited? I'm like, I would love to come do that. That sounds like the best day ever. Honestly, best day ever.
It does sound good.
Thank you for the super chat. Catherine's bringing it tonight. Awesome. Thank you. Honestly, thank you for the support. That's awesome. Thank you for the channel. You guys are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. No doubt about it. But we're not doing Starlink. We're just going to do what are we going to do? We're going to get it up above the trees for you, Aaron. That's what it's all about.
It's going to be an issue, but we'll figure it out.
Where's your pundit hat? Would you lose it?
Well, this is my brand new Wrexham hat that came with my jerseys I bought. So it's black. It's black and white. It's got the nice little logo. I got a weird shadow coming in the window. Or
it's worse than a shadow. Window. You have no
idea. It's just glare. It's all over me.
You are in 1986. We are here. I love it.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm in like 2D. So
you're in 2D. Thank you, Catherine. How was that barbecue pizza? I want to know how that is. And thanks for the support. O'Connor is the weak link. He can get beat on the edge of the ball. That's why you have Scar there. That's a tough shout right there. I love the chat. And Catherine, you got to come on, even if you don't put your camera on. You got to come on. We'd love to have you on. New voices. You don't want to hear us talk all the time. Trust me. I don't want to hear myself talk. Andy says, went to the game and watched along. You all do a great job. Andy, that's awesome. Thank you so much, man. That's so awesome. I mean, it's all about the community, and it's so good. We're so blessed. And Ken says, lucky you, Catherine. Sorry getting through it here. And thanks for the support. And the Wrexham Raiders. There you go. Matt Al says, I was in the temps in World War II. No, sorry. Welcome to Wrexham Cameras. We're on me and the girls. Laugh out loud. Absolutely. I said World War II. Here's me and my thing there. Do you want to listen to a little Big L? Here we go. Before William Bell, I'll put this up here. Thank you, William Bell. I vote we fire this lighting guy. There you go. Let's go, Big
my
L.
wife went up. My wife fixed the thing.
Yeah, fire your lighting guy. Fire your internet guy.
Yeah.
William Bell.
You know.
Awesome. There you go, Big L.
STōK Cae Ras, you must be delighted with that victory today.
Yeah, I think it was a hard-earned victory. Lads all worked so hard out there together, and you really felt it out there today. And I think that's what the manager was most proud of. They obviously had a lot of possession. We knew that they'd come and try and play their way, but the lads all stuck together, and like you said, it was a great performance, great result, and a great win.
You've had 3 games at this level now. Did it feel like everything all came together today?
I wouldn't say everything came together. No, I think there was bits we can improve on. We think the second half we can do a lot better, and we can take the game more to them. And we were a bit sloppy on the ball, but I don't think you can fault our work rate and how we worked as a team out there today. And that's ultimately probably what got us the win, because, like I said, they had a lot of the ball, and if we weren't as organised and if we didn't work so hard for each other, then they might have opened us up and had a few more chances. But I think that's the main takeaway from today, how well we all work together. And listen, we have clinical players who can score goals from all over the pitch. So just a great result.
Did you see enough of the game to think we were sloppy on the ball?
I mean,
probably not.
It did look a little sloppy, but that was towards the end. You know what I mean? And it did seem like there was a little. It was a little sloppy, but towards the end of the game, we were up 3-0. You know what I mean? I didn't look. Wasn't too concerned with it. I'm sorry. I'm reading comments, so these guys are cracking me up.
Yeah. Will Ambo is going to vote to fire Lighting Gal. It's his wife, Will Ambo. She's going to be fired. You're going to put her out. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. And that's yes. I'm going to say, what a beard on that guy. And Matt, poor women in front of me. Poor woman in front of me. Seagull. That's good luck, Matt Al. That's good. It's good luck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Well, are you the seagull, Matt Al? He might be the seagull. You never know.
Matt Al's just dropping deuces on people's seats.
Oh, it's good. Set yourself up over that one. Kim says, fire the sound guy and iFollow too. Honestly, hire me. I will produce iFollow for them. I will move to Wrexham. And hold on. And we're moving to Wrexham. I'm going to produce iFollow. There you go. She said yes. Don't worry. It's all good.
That's okay. She's not real, everybody. She's not real.
Yeah,
there's
I
no way.
plugged her in. There you go. And Matt says, Mark had new equipment to fix the issues and said pre-match to us. Yeah, and it went tits up real fast. iFollow is really bad. I'm sorry. We all paid a lot of money for it, which is not great. But it sounds like it was the worst. Is there? All right. So he, I know you didn't see the game. I didn't think we were that sloppy. I thought we were very clinical in certain ways. It was an open match. So I listen. He played the game. I did not. And there you go. If you get to watch it back on the That's a Wrap show, then you'll know more than us. Catherine thinks we were a bit sloppy in parts, and let's take that on. I'm going to rewatch the match probably too, but this is the Wrexham reaction because I'll take a look at that too. Chris Wright says, Ken, I was in the comp in 1998. It was a great League One. It was Wrexham and Man City in League One in '98. There you go. That is hysterical. Okay, we'll do a little bit more Big L, and then we'll run out of here so everyone can get back to go to bed.
7 points out of a possible 9 from the opening 3. If you were given that in the summer, you probably would have taken that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, obviously stepping up a level. People probably would have questioned us and said, "Is this a step too far?" I don't know what they'll say, but no, I think we were always. We know how much talent we've got in the dressing room and how hard we work every day and how hard the staff push us. And yeah, 7 points from 9 is a great start. But like you said, that's all it is. It's just a great start. Hopefully we can continue to build on that and see how far it can take us.
And on a personal,
there you go.
How have you found returning to League One?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I think when you're surrounded by the quality of players that we have, it makes life a lot easier. I don't think anyone really doubted ourselves because we know how much quality we've got in the dressing room. We know how hard we work. So yeah, I think we all just want to take this step up in our stride and yeah, just see where it takes us.
A return to the pitch for the first time this season.
I can't. Oh no, I can't. Thank you.
I'm picturing Dumb and Dumber. Okay, the bathroom scene, but it's Mad Al sitting over a seat.
Here's my thing, Mad Al. Why didn't you help her out? That's all I'm saying. That's Big L's interview over there too. I'm gonna bring. We're gonna have James back on, but I want to get. I can't. I had a plan here. It always goes pear shaped. I'm so sorry.
It's my fault. I put my kid on, and it went tits up on you.
It's all my fault. I'm trying to get through the show without anything here. Oh my God. Thanks all for coming in. We have a bunch of people in here too. If anyone still wants to come in and have their say, please, the invite is here. I was going to wrap it up, but I'm going to put it here just in case. But I'm going to go over to James, who we're going to have back on the Jesus Christ, the shit comment with the Beagle. I'm surprised. This is James, who we had on the other side of things. Here we go. And we'll have him back.
And talk to you guys about Reading's 3-0 defeat away from home against Wrexham. That's right, at the racecourse ground, Wrexham were victorious against Reading. And in a match preview where I was very confident about my feelings towards Reading going into this fixture after the really strong start that I'd seen the Royals make, unfortunately, it all came crashing down just before half-time as Wrexham went into the half-time break at 2-0 up. And after that, the start of the second half, it was 3-0, and the game kind of died a little bit of a death in the last 15 minutes. But unfortunately for Reading, there was not really a lot to shout about in this game. Now, the starting 11 for Reading in this fixture saw Joel Pereira starting off in goal. The back four remained the same from the game that played against Wigan, as we saw Jarrell Dorset, Tyler Bindon, Amadou Mbenge and Michael Craig play across that back four. The midfield three saw Luke.
I got to tell you, actually, go back and watch that too. We're going to have him back on, but I was maybe. But the reason why I put that up there was because Reading FC away days, good guy, James, really support him. He's a good dude. We'll probably have him throughout the season, do our That's a Wrap show. But, good dude. I like him. So go check that out. That's why I wanted to put it up there. Subscribe to his channel as well, which is fantastic. But yes, I will. I didn't watch this video, but I'll watch it later. I should have pre-watched it before, but such a good dude. But really, really good. Really good dude. And James says, James, how'd you like that toast? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Vincente says, yeah. So I'll watch that. We'll take that up tomorrow on the news and update show. If I might have James on. Oh, hey now. There you go. Vincente, how are you? And Catherine says she's off to bed past midnight. Oh, Catherine, thank you so much. You're an absolute legend. Please come on the show when you have time. Love to have you on. And hi, Vincente, and get some rest, Catherine. This sounds like a long day. Wrexham V mentioned. There you go. It was a great day out. Okay. All right. Let's wrap it up there. You didn't have a napkin. Matt out. They're telling stories there. Thank you, Catherine. All right. Last words to you. You're going to go watch the game, and then you're on for the That's a Wrap show.
Yep. Good for the That's a Wrap show. I'm going to watch the game here in a little bit. Try to take it all in once we get the kids to sleep. We got one of their cousins over to stay the night. So got a house full right now.
All right,
and a dog that wants to bark at everybody and everything that moves. So, but yeah,
gotta love it. Hey,
yeah, I'm gonna give it a watch, and hey, thanks for having us on. Dude, Brandon wanted to come on and talk about his game. He was excited. So,
Well, Brandon's always welcome, and so is Jaden.
Zayden.
Zayden. Okay,
Yeah.
I tried Zayden. Always welcome. We're so happy for them to do well. Future Wrexham starters. There you go.
Hope so.
All right, brother. Good to see you. Good to catch up.
All right, man. Hey, on that bombshell.
See you. There you go. What a great Saturday. What a great community. Awesome. Such great people. So I think we're all very blessed. I was up at 4:00 this morning watching the show, which is great. Sorry, watching the game, getting ready for it too. And now it's 4:30. So it's about for 12 hours. This is awesome. All right, let's wrap it up there. That is the Wrexham reaction. Nikki D says, have a good weekend, everyone, up to town. And Marie from SoCal says, I don't even know that seagull genre was an option. Marie from SoCal, I think we're just kind of a moving target at this point. So there you go. And good to see you. Was Andy Kennett's injury? I thought it looked a wrist break. No, it's a finger, just a finger. And Hip Karma, who is awake, says, we may have it include seagull shite watching in the future. Jonathan the Living Seagull, it was a great thing. It's a finger dislocation. Okay, so he probably won't be out. Just put that back in. He looked like he was in a bit of trouble. But hey, the good news is we have a great midfield. To wrap it up there, listen, I will give another shout out to James. Go follow James at Reading AFC Away Days. I'm gonna go watch watch his review of the game as well. He's probably gonna be on for the Wrexham. For the That's a Wrap show at some point. A great dude, really nice guy. And we're going to build this out as we go. Fantastic day out. Hope everyone had fun. Get off to bed and 3 points in the bag. We're in fourth, but let's pocket that. Don't get too high, don't get too low. But I'm really impressed with how we did today, and I'm excited. I'm excited, but I'm also let's temper it. But I have no notes. I have no notes for today. I'm really pumped at how we looked today. It's a very professional performance. Dobson was my man of the match for me. Dobson was, and I thought everyone played really well. And Elliot Lee did well, and Kenna did well, and so did Palmer. Impressed with his comeback. I say comeback, just maybe whatever was going on, but now he's back and he's played really well. Let's keep it consistent. And Mullen coming back on the pitch, getting 15 minutes or so, which is great. So we have a lot to cheer about. Tomorrow we'll do news and update show. Tomorrow's a news and update show, as well as Monday. We're live every day on the Local Pundit. This is the place to be for news and updates every single day for Wrexham AFC. And we will have a That's a Wrap show covering all of League One on Monday night with myself, Aaron, Ken, and Patty Power. And whoever wants to join too. We're going to do all that too. So it's fun stuff, lots of stuff. Hip Karma says, at Josh, meaning me, Richard Bash and Jonathan Livingston Seagull, you're a legend. Yes, I do. Hip Karma. That's why we connected. I love it, Hip Karma. I do. Playoff spot, Moles back, B2B. I'm calling it. There we go. Back to back. Matt out. We'll talk to you later. Hip Karma, Jonathan Living Seagull. You know that. What a great shout. 1986. There you go. All right. Great stuff. 3-0. Wrexham AFC beat Reading. Actually, we smashed them. I'm just saying. I have no notes. So on that bombshell, I will see you all soon.